Here in North Texas, there are all sorts of hidden gems, and I'm here to let you know about them. This week, we're highlighting Val's Cheesecake. You know I love a feel-good story, and Val's Cheesecake is one of those. I also love a taste-good story, and this is one of those too. Val has a unique story, one that doesn't come from a cooking school, but from a lifetime worth of love and a challenge that changed his life forever.
Val Cheesecake came out of my mom and I baking together. My mom was going through terminal breast cancer, and she was diagnosed in June of 2008, and they gave us about 6 months. But I never told my mom that I convinced the doctor that she should go back into the room and tell her that she has a chronic disease, not a terminal disease. And that made a world of a difference, and I made sure my mom never heard that. And so every Sunday, my mom loved cooking shows already, and she lived in New York when she was younger, so she learned cheesecake from there. She worked at an all-Jewish bakery up there, so she learned how to bake cheesecakes, and that was her first love. We're Haitian. I'm Haitian, born and raised in Haiti. So cheesecake is not something that Haitians bake at all. Every single Sunday, we bake one cheesecake. So every Sunday, we took the time to build the recipe for that Sunday, baked it on Sunday, and we would never get to eat what we bake on Sunday. We would still be eating the cheesecake from last week. We would be baking it on Sunday, and then on Monday, we would eat the slices. So Monday afternoon really is the night where we get to taste the cheesecake we bake. So that's how it got.
What was your favorite flavor you and your mom came up with?
My mom had a couple. She loved three. She liked the Neapolitan, the sweet potato cheesecake, and then she liked lemon. And then number 4, there is a 4, which is the sea salt mocha.
What sets Val's Cheesecake aside from every other cheesecake establishment?
First of all, we got the best cheesecake in Texas. If you Google best cheesecake in Texas, we have that. We don't compromise on ingredients. We use good stuff, and we don't try to put fillers in our cheesecake. And so there's a lot of fillers out there, and no matter how different, we really go for recipes and flavors that are out of the norm. There's no way you're gonna find brisket cheesecake, smoked salmon cheesecake, savory cheesecakes. We tend to go to the extremes and bake any types of flavor, any types of form of the cheesecake. Cheesecake brownie, cheesecake sundaes, cheesecake cupcakes, cheesecake jars, cheesecake slices, cheesecake sheets of cheesecake. You name it, there's not a form of the cheesecake or flavor that we haven't done.
Do you have seasonal flavors?
We do. We have the fall is more the sweet potato, the pumpkin, the ginger mint, which is a cookie butter, ginger cheesecake. And then during the spring, during the spring, summer, you'll tend to see mango, pineapple upside down, key lime, and so on. So those are the flavors you'll see. But we have 12 core flavors that we keep solidly on rotation here.
So what inspired you to do like the brisket and the savory flavors?
It's a restaurant in Houston, and I can't remember the name of it. I went there and ate a shrimp and crab cheesecake, and there's only one place that makes it in Houston, and I need to Google that and find that restaurant again. So that place in Houston inspired me, and I never forgot that. Once I had that slice, I came back here and did my own savories.
Though the cheesecake passion was built by 2, the legacy is now carried by 1. Val gives us one more hidden gem.
I think as a business person, getting into a business and making your own, building your brick and mortar and stuff like that, I would tell people, search your heart. It's always search your heart if it's the right thing for you to do, but also search your wallet. It's not just passion. Passion just doesn't you have the will, your health, yes, they're all important, yes, but you also have to be smart about how you're going to do it, when you want to expand, and when is the right time to put, and when to invest into something. And so there's a lot of financial planning and being cautious in order to do that.
Val's Cheesecake has 3 locations, 2 in Dallas, the Shack off Maple Avenue, the Shop off Greenville Avenue, and 1 in Fort Worth, the Stand inside the Food Hall at Crockett Row. You can visit valscheesecake.com for more information. Hidden Gems with Kim Ansley on Talk Radio 1190.